Hello, everybody. Welcome. Hello, hello. Glad to see you all here. Hello, hello. Welcome back, everyone. Hope you guys are doing well. Do some more Limbus company. Yay, Limbus company. Woo! Big day today, guys, because today is the last day before Kanto 9 finishes, which is the big day. Wow. Yeah, I know, right, guys? Time certainly flies when you're being traumatized. Oh boy. Yeah, we're all in it for tomorrow. When's the new ID? ID comes out next week. Part 3. Just approximately 13 hours away. But yes, so the new ID does not come out this week. It comes out next week. We get the trailer on Friday, a day after Kanto 9. Any more predictions? Not really, to be honest with you. I mean, there's like... We could get like maybe... I could like LCE, Bokgak. I'm thinking like Hohenheim, maybe. For like this season, I'm thinking like... I definitely like a Lucio. I think Lucio... I just don't know who would be Lucio. Gregor? But he's already got he already got 2 Tremor IDs in the last, like... I mean, I don't know. I think the next ID is going to be Lucio. I just don't know who it's going to be. Sinclair? He already has a thumb ID. Why would he get a Lucio one? Does that mean I will use Lifetime Stew? Lifetime Stew Lover. If I have it equipped in this run, I don't even think I'm using... If I have Lifetime Stew Sinclair equipped in this run, I'll use it. Actually, no, I have Envy. Is Kirish today? No, she's next week. Ishmael's next week. Lucio Honglu? I was thinking Ren Honglu. But that works too. I don't mind that. It's gonna... I don't know. Yeah, it's gonna be someone. All Rodions must be sad. I think it would be really funny if Lucio got... I think it would be really funny if Lucio was Rodion. Just to be like... Just so that she couldn't even be so special enough to be like a capo, right? Like she's just like she's just abused. Faust, maybe. More bullied Fausts. More Mouse. But what if it's a curveball? See, I think the next ID that's gonna come out, right after this, I think it's gonna be a curveball. I don't think it's gonna be any of the apprentices. I think it's gonna be someone else. I don't know who it's gonna. I don't know who it's gonna be. But I'm gonna make a fat prediction. I think it's gonna be one of the Distortion crew. I think it's gonna be a Distortion ID. I think it's finally gonna happen. It's gonna be real. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think that's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna put a massive fucking boom. It's gonna be either an Ezra or a Moses, depending on how much action they get in part 3. Depending on how much action they get, because if they get a lot of action, I think I'm more... My first time luck is crazy. I got Nelly first and Wayward. Hell yeah. See, I'm good 10 pulls. Moses Otis! Are they gender locked? Not really. No. They're not really gender locked, but typically it is assumed that it would be going to... like the person, but no, they're not. IDs are not typically gender locked. No. Also, we're in the middle of a run right now, but that's okay. We'll simply go back to it. They might be Walpurgis. That is a good point. I have been saying, but the thing is, now that they're in Limbus, so here's the thing. When we talked about Alan and Hanafuda, right? I said the exact same thing. I said Hanafuda and Alan are going to be the next Walpurgis because they showed up in Limbus Company and they're a general, and it's like, you know, they're like a filler. But they would use the Library of Ruina versions, but like Limbus 5, the Library of Ruina versions. And it was the Library of Ruina versions they used. Distortion Detective, there's like, they have the DD book, like the web novel, but there's nothing there to, it's not like comparative to like the Library of Ruina game. So this time it's just a full Limbus ID. So because I think it's a full Limbus ID and they are fully Limbus incorporated, I think they don't get a Walpurgis. I think they just become a seasonal ID. Or they might even become, I don't think they'll be general, but I think they'll be seasonal. Is there even a burn season at this point? Okay, guys, there has to be burn. Let me explain why. Reg is a burn ego. Great Trichologism Yi Sang is 95% a burn. Wow. Okay. Oh, where is it? It's somewhere around here. And then Great Ryoshu is 1000% a burn wow. Now, that doesn't always mean that the capstone in particular is going to be burn, or the season is going to be burn. But if we use references to the WoWs, Ishmael's Blind Obsession is poise, and Captain Ishmael was like a hybrid poise across everything. You know? Yi-Sang's is... I don't actually know what Yi-Sang's capstone was, so I don't actually know what that is. But Heathcliff's was sinking. Because he had binds. This is, you know, Tremor sinking. Donkey's obviously had bleed, because Yearning Makala. Honglu was rupture, because of Lord Honglu. So... You know... Capstone is Sunshower. Sunshower is weird though, because okay, the reason I'm not including Sunshower is because Sunshower wasn't originally a WoW. All right, Sunshower is a forced WoW, and to be honest with you guys, I'm gonna be 100% with you. I'm gonna be 100% with you. Sunshower in the modern day is honestly more like a he than it is a WoW. In the modern day, like don't get me wrong, this is an amazing ego, but back when Sunshower released in Season 4. This, at the time, that shit was WoW, right? Like, that shit was 100%, it was cracked. But if you compare this to some of the WoWs nowadays, honestly, it's quite tame, to be honest with you. Right? Yeah, the attack weight, the fact that it's, like, an insane amount of buffs, like Sloth, look at those, like, buffs and stuff. It is, and the corrosion is just incredibly strong. But to be honest with you, you could probably demote it to a he. What if he's going to be like Olga? And the library Olga and Ishmael Boatworks. That could be a possibility. That is true. You could probably put this as a he and no one would bat an eye. Like nowadays, I'm saying. Especially because when we get his next WoW, we can actually compare them next by next. But obviously, there's no point to demote it. I mean, demoting it would just make it cheaper. Used to be he? Yeah, it used to be he. Also, they didn't really have, like, their capstones weren't, like, WoW tier at the time. Is it Mola-ish based on Olga? Yes. Mola Boatworks ish is based on Limbus Olga, and then Otis Boatworks is based on Live of Ruina Olga. Where is the lifetime studio? Also, by the way, we're finishing off the extreme run we started yesterday. That's what we're doing today, by the way. We were, for context, let me show you guys. We're on the 11th floor. We just got here. And he doesn't have an original WoW, which is true. It is WoW now, so it does count. So we are running an NV team, but we're not like a unconditional NV team. Not unconditional, but we have middle. We have Zichun. We have yeah, I gotta put on Ricardo, right. Oh, because I'm just showing it here. We have these three, obviously, middle. We have Zichun, because Ishmael is joining the middle. We have Pequod Heath, who is also part of the middle. And also we're using the new ego. As you can see, all the ego we're just using envy ego. And then we're actually using Odism, because Odism has, I'll go for scissors. And this is really good. Let's get Ricardo in here. There you go. So, let's do this. Where is Soda? Well, I'm not using Honglu, so Soda's not equipped. Or Ryoshu. I'm only using 6 IDs, so we're trying to see if I can actually do it with only 6 IDs. Sheesh will be better? Yeah, but I don't really want to be She Ishmael counter spamming in extreme. I don't think that's gonna quite give me much, to be honest with you. Just a thought. But here we can do this. Advice to be ready for the extremes. Extremes are pretty much a also Otis. Wow, so pretty. Bonk. So, what was I saying? So, extremes, biggest piece of advice I can give you. If you want a smooth extreme, alright, you do 2 things. 1, always take thread and needle at the beginning of a shop. Like, in the extra ego menu. Number 2, ego spam. Specifically, attack, wait, wow, ego spam. If you do those 2 things, you will always win in extreme, no matter what. If you don't do those 2 things, what do you need to watch out for? Number 1, if you have dual status IDs. So in this instance, we have like pure middle, right? But if I was like doing like Poise Rupture, well, Poise Rupture, you get double the buffs. Before we were doing sinking tremor, I think, right? Yeah, we did sinking tremor, and sinking tremor is actually quite good, I would dare say. That was good. And then after, what do we do here? Do this. Another thing you want to focus on is how do you want to play the turn 1. So the turn 1 in extreme is like the most dangerous. The reason is because the enemy is at their strongest. So like, you know, if you don't have your debuffs. So like the biggest debuffs you want is like Downpour, you want Gluppo Eye, and you want Bell of Truth. That's number 1. That's all you need from Tremor. Then you want some stuff to apply Rupture. You want to get the anything to nerf offensive level. As you can see, like look at all the offensive level again. Look at this. Minus 32 offensive level down. That's really good for extreme. You know what I'm saying? And that's because we have Gossipium, because we're bleed. But you don't have to be a bleed team, for instance, to use Gossipium. You can just fucking be bleed. It's kind of wild. You take Rusted Muzzle. 1 slash character. Boom. 99. So, most important, Thread and Needle. WoW Ego. Specifically, a really spammable one. Tears of the Tarnished, Blind Obsession, Binds, Heathcliff, Yearning Makala. You want one of those. And, you know, others work as well, but they're the best. You want to pretty much just buy out the whole pot. That's what you want. You want to buy as much stuff as possible. Also, the thing with extremes is the more... I know this sounds very, like, common sense, but the more Starlight you spend, the easier the run gets. Which, the more you spend, the more easy it gets. No, but, like, literally, if you max out the passives and you buy 3 ego gifts at the start, you spend over 1,250 Starlight, right? No Crushbound mentioned? Oh, sorry. I meant also include Crushbound. You 100% need rocks if you are going to ego, yes. Now, the more you will, if you spend 1,250 Starlight is quite a lot of Starlight. But, and you could spend another 100 in the shops, but you always make profit. When everyone asks me, how do you have so much Starlight? I spend 1,250 or 350 Starlight and I earn 1,500. But it makes the run so much more manageable, especially. The other most important thing for the extremes is picking the floor priorities. Okay? Floor priority. Oh my goodness. Okay? Do not pick like impending ruin on floor 15. You know what I'm saying? Certain floors, much like in the normal game, they don't have limits, so you can pick any floor on anything. But the problem is, there are caps you have to be aware of. Now, if you're doing 50 adversity, okay, if you're doing no adversities or minimum adversities, you can pick whatever you want. It doesn't really matter. If you're doing max adversities, though, you gotta be fucking careful. Scary floors. Floor 13, you lose stagger bars. So fights like Fairy Festival, fights like Blood Fiends, fights like this, Green Dawn, become so much harder because they lose all of their stagger thresholds. Right? And do all this. So, impending ruin. Fuck, don't even think about impending ruin post floor 13. Some fights are a lot more manageable at floor 15 and above. Things like Fairy, if you have a very focused attack. Like, if you're doing Rupture or Sinking, you want to obviously focus on enemies who don't have Sanity, right? So, because that helps a lot. If you're gonna WoW spam, like Ego spam, you want to fight Blood Fiends, you want to fight Dawn of Green, you want to fight Crabs, you want to fight Line 3. Save Line 3 from your floor 10 run and then do it in Extreme. You know, you want to do all of these ones that have multiple, enemies, because obviously the way Thread works is it takes the total damage, calculates it, and splits it across all the enemies. Is the Wild Hunt effect. Same thing. Don't pick RR5. Line 50. Don't pick RR5 line, RR5 line 415 unless you're a psychopath like me. You need, yeah, there are certain packs you have, if you are new to it and you are like inexperienced, there are certain gifts that I would highly recommend are pretty much required to learn. Bridal is a very important one for big, like, fresh, because you don't really, once you understand how the game, like, damage thresholds and how much damage you deal in these extreme runs and how fast you can clear, you don't really need it much anymore. Like, you see me, I don't take Bridal much anymore and I still get my MD clears. And that's because I kind of, like, could figure out what I can take in terms of damage or not. But Bridal and tier 4, so you need floor 4 tier Bridal, 100%. Then you pretty much, I highly recommend you get the T-Corp badge, which is from T-Corp Time Killing Time Bokak. Team Time Killing Time Bokak gives you 3 revives, quote unquote. It's not actually revives, it just full heals you. 3 full heals for the first 3 sinners if you upgrade them, which is, considering your most powerful sinners are slotted 1 to 3, 95% of the time, yeah, that's pretty good. Other required, obviously, Thread and Needle, I always require. Honestly, just all of Hell's Chicken. Just all of Hell's Chicken. Because Tango Marinade. If you're running Rupture Burn, you get the bread and the thigh. Or bread and the drumstick. Thread and Needle. Egg, you get in, if you're doing Ego spam, you do Egg in Extreme. What have we got here? We got Growth, Final File, Clash Up. I'll take this. But I think get this Walpurgis. The thing is, I have no idea if this will. I still think this Walpurgis is going to be Library of Ruina themed. That's my assumption. I don't think it's going to be Lob themed. I think it'll still be Library of Ruina. Also, we did floor 11. That was nice. What should we do now? Blood feeds? We can do blood feeds. Oh, I'm missing Respite. How am I missing Respite still? Oh. Interesting. Is Walpeople soon? Walpurgis should theoretically be around middle of February. Also, let's see if we get evented. So middle, I want to, but I kind of don't want to right now, because listening to one middle loop on repeat for the next 2 hours would drive me nuts. Okay, well, you know what, guys? I might immediately eat my words with that statement. I am gonna prep the lunatic video right now. Never mind. I guess we're putting the middle song on. Never mind. Never mind. I guess I'm putting the middle on. Alright, who do we get? Papa or Kamui? I think it's Papa. It's always Papa, bro. It's never Kamui. I don't think I've got Kamui in a while. If it's, I kind of prefer, I actually want it to be Papa. So because I want it to be Papa, what should be Kamui? It's like fucking clockwork, bro. Alright, hold on. Here. I'll give you guys what you want. Even though it's not copyrighted, I'll give you guys what you want. Let me get the middle song. Even though it's not copyrighted. This is because you guys, you know, you guys ask so nicely. Actually kind of fits, dude. I ain't gonna lie to you. So, funnily enough, we actually would have liked Papa Don for this, which is quite funny. But that be society and all, you know what I'm saying? Boom, 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 boom. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Come on, come on, come on. Okay. Boom. Ricardo would be better. We kind of need all of them, to be honest with you. Yeah, we need Dad, we need Ricardo, we need everything. Luckily for us, Fergie over here is quite dealable. Double Crimson, we love that. Boom, boom, boom. Dongy's gonna get a fat counter. We definitely will be doing. Boop. Strike my just vengeance. This is 12, so this is a very floors 11 to 12 obviously have the easiest bosses, extreme bosses, because they have stagger threshold still. Boop. All right, strike him down, Mal. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There a pan? Nope. I always pick the top path. For me, the top path is just the better path. Is there any, like, science to it? Nope, I just feel like the top path is always better. Always a 10%. I just happen to, I feel like I get more luck through the top path. Dun, 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 dun. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. He didn't trust me. I told you I'd play scissors. I must envy Rez, like I have. And I will. Write him in the book. Boom. Oh, I didn't realize he was going to do that attack white move. Perfect. Go, my donkey. Adjust vengeance. And there we go. Fergie is down. This is actually really good. I mean, this is good for us. Candy is a lot of offense up. It gives us big heals, so we can take some big hits here. As you can see here. This one gives us all that juicy final power. We get the backup candy. Oh my god, the candy is crazy. And hunger. Oh, I'm so hungry. I could eat a candy. No vroom vroom. We just strength through it, you know what I'm saying? We do get a big bonus, though. Alright, I'm actually going to take the Starlight. Oh, man. All right. Now we're going to be picking the next buff here. Let's have a think. I mean, we can do... Do we have anything that affects sinking on the target? I'm actually gonna... Yes, I actually do. Grab this. Do, do, do. What do we want? Blue star shard. We can get some more sinking application on them. You grab blunt gifts? I do have blunt gifts. Your Ish tomorrow? There is no Ishmael tomorrow. No, no. Ishmael is next week. Fishy is next week, guys. Fishy is next week. Grab some more blunt stuff. More blunt. Flashcards, bandages. Yeah, we'll grab everything. Why not? Resolution, we don't need that. Function memory. Yep, grab that. Painkillers, we might need that. No ID tomorrow. The trailer drops on Friday. Coffee. Nah, coffee doesn't work for us now. Is there anything I can want to enhance? I mean, definitely. Also, we should probably get rid of White Cassipium after this floor. Pretty much, honestly, I'm actually gonna get rid of it now. Actually, you know what? I'm not a pussy. I'm not getting rid of... I won't get rid of it. I am not a weenie hut junior. I am actually going to keep White Cassipium for the whole run. Why is Val so sad? I think she failed a check. Anyway, are there any tier 4s I'm missing? We got Burn Rock, Bloody, yep, right, yep. That's fine. That's cool. We got that one. We pretty much have everything but Glimpse. We have Faith. We have Peace. We have even that. We don't have NDA, which doesn't work for us anyway, so it's a big deal. Oh, we need the Bleed. We're missing a Bleed tier 3. I remember. I literally was like, wait, there's a Bleed tier 3? How the fuck did I miss a Bleed tier 3? How does gift fusion work? Fun fact, there's a fusion guide here, and it tells you all the percentages. So, like, you know, if you put 3 gifts in, you have a 90% chance. You have 4 gifts, you get a 99. It tells you, like, that's 2 points. That's 3 points. You need X amount of points for this, this, and this. And that's pretty much it. As you can see, if I take off the 1, it just ups this. So I'm gonna greed. Respite. I don't think you can upgrade Respite. No, you can't upgrade Respite. Upgrade Lower Star, though. Bow. More Rupture wouldn't be nice. Ishi! More launch. Oh, another Sinclair. We'll get Sinclair too. Alright, guys. Let's heal everyone. Boop. Alright, into this next one. On the next ID. Nah, we don't need Wound Clarity. I didn't really can get candy. We have candy. I don't know, man. It's hard. I'm gonna say Lucio. I think Lucio. It could be someone else. I'm saying that my original is Distortion Detective. It depends on... you know what? It all depends. I have to answer that tomorrow. It all depends how active the like, everyone is tomorrow. Then I can answer it. Nice. Again. The first time was so nice. I had to do it twice. Thank you, Shikushi. Go, my Otis. Because there could be some stuff introduced in part 3 that I'm like, oh, dude. Hell yeah. But for now, I'm just gonna assume it's gonna be the apprentices. Considering we have Kira now, I assume it's gonna be like Kira, then we might get like Albina, then we might get Lucio, then we might get Ram. Well, we've got Sora, I should say. So we've got Sora already, then we're gonna get, you know, we have Kira, so. I'm gonna take a wide guess and say that, yeah, we most likely are getting it's most likely just gonna be more apprentices. I assume so, at least. How many, though? I don't know. I think they might do a mix. They might do half Don Quixote, half Honglu with Ryoshu. Okay, so it's either Ryoshu's capstone ID is gonna be a single solo by herself machine, or she's gonna have effects with the team. Now, recently, they have been focusing on more of the team aspect, which I like personally, because this is a team game after all. So I wouldn't be surprised if the Ryoshu ID has some sort of functionality with the apprentices. It's next week. Ishmael's next week. So, either Ishmael is the perfect finger, and she's a solo, like she doesn't need any assistance. She's like, you know, she can be perfectly fine on her own and put anywhere, essentially. Or, she's a mixture of Don Quixote and Honglu. Now, the reason I say that is I'll say, like, she might buff I think she's, okay. So, I described it originally. My theory for the Ryoshu is that she is a reverse Don Quixote ID. Reverse manager. Where she doesn't get buffed directly by the apprentices, but the apprentices buff her indirectly by her buffing them. That's how I thought. So in my head, I'm thinking, all right, let's see, we got Sora, Kira. Let's assume we get them all. Sora, Kira, Albina, fucking Ren, Lucio, right? So then we get the Ryoshu ID. Now, the Ryoshu ID, she doesn't directly benefit from them being with her, but she benefits them. So she makes them stronger, and then they're, like, all of them will, like, kind of like how Lord Lu uses, like, negative effects and, like, Deathrite from the other high show to buff himself. So it's kind of like, you know. That's why I say reverse Lord Honglu, because reverse Lord Honglu, because the high show buff him. He doesn't really buff the high show. Like, oh, he does, right? But it's like, not directly, like, it's not like his purpose, you know what I'm saying? It's not like he directly buffs him. He is the main character in this. But I'm thinking, like, she might make prescripts easier. She might make the middle have it, like, she might give an envy res buff to Ishmael, assuming she's envy res. She might make Ren get more poise. You know what I'm saying? Like, her existence in the fight, kind of like the team up, might make them better. I don't know. That's my theory. What do I want? Flash, obviously. Buddy. I guess I'll get the sheep. Floor 3. Floor 3. Floor 13. No more stagger thresholds. It's time to box. So what do we want to fight? Now, this is where it gets scary. This is where it gets scary, because I don't know what to fight. Review bridle. What if I did the thing I said not to do, and I did impenetrable path? What if I was not a Weenie Hut Jr. and I did impenetrable path? When I specifically said not to do impenetrable path beyond floor 13, what if I did that exact? What if I trolled? You know what? Okay, let's do it. What if I troll? And I'm gonna keep White Cassipium. It would not be very smart. I might not have a brain, but I have an idea. Oh, hi, Gasipium. I already have your stuff, but give me it again. When's the new Mirror Dungeon? Mirror Dungeon usually comes out pretty quickly after the Kanto, so expect it within 2 weeks of the Kanto. I'm gonna lose? Who decided that? Who decided that? Well, was it me? I didn't decide that. I never lose. Unless I get scammed, then I lose. No, boss. That's okay. We don't actually want this. No. RR6 is gonna come out this season. No. Assault. No, we don't want more assaults. More Sinclairs, we already have that. This is enhance. Enhance! Really, there's nothing really to enhance specifically, but... I mean, this is better, I guess. There's nothing really quite to enhance. I don't know what it is at EST. I assume if it comes out at night usually, then yes, but I'm not. I don't know. Can't believe I'm gonna upgrade compression bandages, but here I am. That is the society I live in. Do I have the glasses? Don't I have? No, I didn't take it. Oh no, I do have his glasses. I forget. Is that restricted to... No, I don't think it's restricted to rupture, is it? I don't remember. Guys, can anyone remind me if the glasses rupture, it isn't restricted? Okay, cool. I always forget. I'm very bad at remembering that. It isn't? Dude, we're gonna grab that then. Fuck yeah. Do that. We'll have to do a few fusions for it though, but that's alright. That's alright. We can do a few fusions for it. We'll get it eventually. There it is. Beautiful. Alright. It's been a while since we don't typically fuse this a lot. Because I don't usually go to, you know, the one who denies all's area. But this is good. Here we go. Boom. A letter. Boop. This is going to be very good with this bit here. You get more offense up. Love to see it. Sell this for money. And we are going to... So we'll upgrade this. Or defense level down on an enemy, makes them stronger, and heal ourselves. Alright, let's go to go. The best single ego gift you can obtain. Thread a needle. Thread a needle. You can take nothing else in the entire run, but if you take thread a needle, you can probably beat extreme. How's the run going? Pretty fast. But I'm about to, well, let's just say I'm about to stop any progress that I think I thought I would have had right now. Jesus. Oh, fuck. Alright, here we go. Oh, fuck, you're unopposed? You dominate, though. Hold on. Oh, we might dominate. Hold up. Neutral? That's not bad. Not bad at all. Definitely a little scary, though. Alright. Oop. Hiya. Ow. bitch. End of your eyes. Snip, snip. No head, though. If I only exist in the city, would I manifest or distort? Probably neither. I think people are a bit too obsessed with ego and distortion manifestation in the city. I feel like there's so much more in the city that is like, that you know, in the universe that you can discuss about or like reference. Because I feel like it doesn't. The distortions are much more common, obviously, because it is like it is a negative thing, but probably neither. Ooh. Oh god, we are not doing a lot of damage. All right, no, it's fine. We're doing good. There we go. We need to kill the women. Would I get Mang? Yeah, no, I get Haki though. I would get Haki. That is fair. I would have the best Haki. I would have so much Haki, it would be like crazy. They'd start calling me like Haki Man. That's how much Haki I'd have. Let's start calling me Shin Man. That's how much Shin I have. Haki not merchant. Shin not merchant. Mang not. The white Haki. No head from Otis, man. Disappointing. What is Haki? Do you know what Shin is in this universe? It's pretty much that. Do you know what spiritual presence is? Do you know what key is? It's just, that's what it is. I expect double banners and single before Bokak. Well, we're not going to have a Bokak for at least another... Well, remember, Mirror Dungeon is going to be the first thing that comes. So, Mirror Dungeon's first, and then Bokak will be after. They might also release RR6. I still think they'll release RR6 early. Yeah, taking our sweet time here. Alright, awesome. Good thing we have faith. Dominate Josephine. Pause. Let's get you on Hinley, because you resist. You here, you here. You can counter this, because I think she'll die. Neutral, you actually win that. Boop. Yeah, I think we'll get Mirror. We'll get Mirror Dungeon right after Kano 9. Boop. Okay, only one head that time. Yeah, look, Spring Cultivation is either gonna get Knife Drifter, we might get Jupan, might get both. Might be like Event Night Drifter or Event Jupan. I think it might be, I don't know. What would I rather? Event Jupan or Night Drifter? Probably Event Jupan. Pull Night Drifter. Because he's like more relevant to the story. So punch, punch, punch. And we get more high show. I mean, the only high show technically, okay, theoretically, there's 2 high show left. It's either if they do a Ishmael one. I'm not sure if they will do though, but theoretically, that is the last one left. Well, besides Mersault. Oh, Night of the Announcer? Ooh, that would be kind of nice. Yeah, Spring Bokak. We're first we have to do LCE checkup. Oh my god, Otis. Otism, what the f was that? Are you kidding me? First we have to do checkup, guys, and then we have to do Nocturnal Sweeping. Which also might be more middle IDs. I'm not even gonna lie to you. There might be another middle. Unless they release a whole new syndicate during it, which, I mean, they might. The current theory for the LCE, but oh, Ishmael. Current else theory, it would be the AEDD Gregor, which is Toner, pretty much. Because we already have Martin and Alyssa, so. More middle. The greed of the middle. Oop. Ow. My donkey is staggered right now, which is a little bit of a poopy, one might even say. You could even say stink. But this is a little bit of odism. I fucking hate how this guy has fucking a bazillion attack weight. Alright, go ahead. Boom. We could. I wouldn't mind Arda Blossom Ego Faust. If they want to give her a new wow. If they want to give if they want to give Faust a second wow and have it be Arda Blossom, that sounds cool. Head. Bum bum. Corrode Scissors. I might. I think next turn I'll Corrode Scissors. Yeah. Yeah. Bunk. You might be like, oh wow, Mr. Evan, this is going smooth so far. Well, that's because the Envy Picket Tool has the Rad Picket Tool has not showed up. Isn't there a positive corrosion? I'm trying to remember. It is, dude. I should totally do it this way. I do get attack weight for this. Well, it's still 3 attack weight. I get 3 final power, which is pretty nice. I mean, yeah, no, it's just more damage. Who's targeting? That's easy to target. Okay, good. Good. You can target that. Get that, Josephine. Donkey, you want to tank that? Donkey can tank that. She's a big girl, I think. Donkey is a big girl. She's a strong girl. She'll tank it. Whims and spooing. This guy's so fat. He's eating all the fucking attack weight. My attack weight. Oh, we killed. Nice. Alright, guys. If you have not seen the corrosion for the new Otis Ego, here it is. I'll let it play out for you. Look how cute she looks. Ripped her fucking gut out or something. I don't know what she did. She did something. Boop. Stab. 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 Damn! 333! That's quite a lot of damage. She's so cute. The voice of crazy. Yeah, no, the VA's got nuts. They are putting in the work. Yeah, it turns into 3-coin positive, which obviously positive is a little hard to make use of, but if you can, it's very useful. Jackpot. I just want to be very careful of my resources. I mean, we have a fuck ton of envy. Also, all of these resources that we are generating. Ah, here are the fucking pectorals. Okay, guys, here it is. It's time for the fun to go away. Time for no more fun. So here's my 9 million IQ strat. I'm actually gonna have Sinclair tank it with a counter, and then yeah, we'll positive corrode this again. Just keep positive corroding it. How much is it? 14 envy, 5 lust. I mean, fuck it, I'll do it. Perfect. Boom. Alright, luckily that Henley is not going to be eating up all of my juicy attack weight. I can actually hit everyone. Oh no, she's, oh my god, she's agreed. My attack weight. There we go. We could diminish shred. We could also use we should also probably use Heathcliff's one, because Heathcliff also gives him more burn. Alright, now he's gonna counter, but guess what? Ow. He just fucking insta-staggered me. I didn't even get a chance to hit back. Well, it's a good thing I'm doing this positive corrosion then. Holy shit. Snip. This is V-Rock. Snip. Oh, yeah. Ow. Don't worry, he's alive, but fuck, he took a stagger. Ow. Ow. Okay, now they're all coming in. Now it's getting a little scary, guys. I wonder why it's getting a little scary. This is where it starts to get a little scary. We have to be very careful. Are you resistant to Pierce, sweetie? I don't think you are. No, no, you don't. You don't know if I can resist this Pierce at all. You know who is, though? Fucking my goat, Heathcliff, bro. Let Heathcliff fucking tank it, dude. Fuck it. He's the goat. He'll deal with it. Ah, honey, I don't think you can do that either. You should probably just, yeah, just favor it. It's fine. Otis is staggered. That's okay. Boom. Good stagger. We don't have to worry about that now. Write him in the book. In the book you go, little bro. Good hit. Excellent work, my Zichu. Now, just do not hit the other Pekatulum. For the love of God. Do not hit the other Pekatulum. Just attack right these two again. Good. That's my good issue. That's a good... Even if you didn't roll high, that's fine. Boom. Now my boy's gonna get hit. Doesn't matter. He tanks that shit. He's the goat. One. That's a bit scary. Two. Three. Nice. Ow. That's fine, dude. Let it hit him. Alright, my boy. We gotta go get some good healing in. We only got 3 Pekatulum left. Honestly, we just chill here. Let, we do not want to attack wave for this. Honestly, I don't even want to attack wave for this either. This might be a bit scary. A little bit worrying for my Mersault. And my Z-Tune. I'm a bit worried about my Z-Tune. I kind of want someone to... What if I... But I think Z-Tune might get smacked by this. She's gonna be fine. We're good. This is fine. This is fine. Bam. Bam. All envy upscale. Yeah. We're only using envy at the moment. Donkey tattoo. What the hell? That's cool. Hello everyone. Welcome everyone. Alright, my Z-Tune is about to get... She's about to get her ass smacked. Oh, she's so... Oh, she tanked it. That's my girl. That's my girl. Boom! Oh my god, Dawn. Let's go. Nice. 1 by 1, baby. Always a winner. Love to see it. Oh, this fucking asshole, though, is a cheater. Oh my god. Heathcliff! Aha! Mersault! No! Mersault! We lost a strong warrior today. And I'm a little bit concerned because they're all countering. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh fuck. Alright. We gotta lock it a little bit. They're all countering. So we want to make sure we have no... Oh, you have a lot of burn on you, bro. Donkey, don't you have burn on you, she? No, she doesn't. Okay, hold on. We win this. We should be all right. And then I'll counter on the coin, so I'll get the counter. Donkey can target this. And then we'll heal everyone with Odism. Okay. Just boom. So Sinclair will go first. But I'm also countering on the same skill. So even if he gets hit, he should proc the shield. Then he doesn't stagger. Yeah. Now he's gonna get the shield. Oh my god, it just staggers him. Oh my god. It does so much damage. Okay. Oh god. Okay. Save the counter society, Zichun. Please roll some heads, I need you. Ow. Oh, she survived it. You love to see it. Okay. That's my boy. Alright. They already used all their counters, so now we heal everyone. Don't worry, this is a heal. Remember, we get, I think, 3 people heal by 10%. Boom, look at that. 110 healing? That's not bad. How much is the healing again? I should look. It is 10% up to 2 allies. So that's pretty good. 10% HP and we have bridle and stuff, so that's not bad. Okay, they're not countering anymore, so we're chill. You go here. Actually, you go here. Alright, there we go. We're all good. See you guys. Told you we'd be fine. A little scary toward the end. But we did, in fact, survive. Yippee! Don't do Impending Ruin past floor 13. If this is any other person, you might be cooked. But because I'm John Limbus, well, the game had to give me a shot. You know what I'm saying? Game was like, alright, we're gonna let you flex. Let me flex, it did. Flash power, and we'll go with final power. We do have Queenie, we have Queenie Dawn if we need a heal as well. But I would rather Dawn use her skill 3 because her skill 3 is probably stronger at the moment. Alright, well now we're at Brutality, so if we get invaded, we might be fucking cooked. And I don't even know what to fight, dude. Fucking me, what do we fight? Why Ring Otis? So the reason I use Ring Otis is because 1, Ring Otis is a bleed unit, and obviously it's really funny, you know, to use her for like reuse and stuff. And 2, I just wanted to use Ring Otis. So I have the I have the tier 4 for Zichun, so that's why she's so strong. No. Thing is, you gotta realize we need a but we are not good against single target enemies. Well, not directly single target enemies. Greenery? No way. Hell no. Are you kidding me? Greenery with this team? I'm pretty sure greenery with this team, they just kill me. I don't think guys, remember Moses sent Gossipium at Kira because she's a middle ID. Alright? She literally sent the counter pick. The Gossipium is the middle counter. I can't go to Gossipium. I could do bridal though. Not doing beautiful place though. I could do bright. I mean, I could probably beat Hurdy. Mirror Dungeon. I just wanted to fight the Mirror Dungeon. We must avenge the sister. We can do bridal. There's no way I can't do any of the line packs at this point. Let's go bridal. Nah, it's fine. We don't need it at 15. We have crabs still. If we want to do crabs. But maybe we get invaded? I mean, I'll take coffee. Coffee! Besides, we don't want to fight a big boss at 15, because we prefer... Oh, fine. Boop, boop, boop. Child of the Apocalypse. Alright, we are in the final, almost destination. Any finale things that we want? Dude, so many. It's wanted me to upgrade Oda so many times. Here we go. Let's go to pet crabs. You could ego spam. But I'm gonna try not ego spam. I'm gonna try and not wow spam, I should say. I am gonna use my skills. I know, foreign concept, but I think I will. Let's get some more blunt stuff if I have any. I do need Burial Curse. Are there any predictions? I got no fucking clue, dog. I got no clue, dog. Donkey, we will take more Just Vengeances for her. Yay, Faust. Usable tier 4. You want me to just fuse every tier 4 I have in the game? I can do that right now. Here, hold on. We'll do that. Sinking Rock. NDA. I think that's everything. I think that might be everything. I don't think there's anything else I can get. There you go. Enhance. Everything's there, everything's fine, everything's fine, everything's fine, everything's fine, everything's fine. We do need this. Ego, ego, ego. Alright, let's heal. Heal time. My most salt requires a little bit of healing though. And I shall get rid of... I mean, technically a drop is literally irrelevant. Yeah, I don't think we get anything with this. Yeah, we get literally nothing for this. We'll sell this. We have peace? Yes. Yes, we do. Alright. Right, all this. So, scariest part about this is going to be the first fight. Spoiler, hurtily hurts. This fucking guy hurts like a shit brick house. Kana 9 overall, I like it. I've been having a great time with Kana 9. I think it's been very interesting. I like the intrigue. I like the mystery. I like the what do you call it? I like the themes. I like the mystery. I like the drama. You know? Some people might say there's not enough Ryoshu in it, but I think it's had quite a large amount of Ryoshu content in here. For as much as she knows, because obviously it's very disconnected, which is intentional. Who's this hitting? Oh, that's gonna hit. Oh, interesting. Okay. Do that then. I like the characters. Enemies are cool. I like the reworked abnormalities. I like the cutscenes. Budget's high. You know, we've got a good setup. I love the Distortion Detective crew, so I'm glad that they're relevant now. Ow. Well, I've seen the notion that it's like, okay, we need to kill. I've seen the notion it's like, well, we don't kill anyone. It's like, we're not like, we're in the back foot here. Like, this is not. Like, the situation is supposed to be we are trying to make the best of a bad situation, and it's a really bad situation. So I understand why the fights aren't... It has not crossed my mind that the fights are... I'm like, oh, I'm not defeating them. I'm like, you know, the game... I'm like the fight's not finished because we're not in a position to make the fight finish. You know what I'm saying? Like, I felt like that's like the whole point. Like, it doesn't make sense if we... Oh. Ooh, Ishmael. It doesn't make sense if we are getting jumped, and then it's like, we kill them, or defeat them, and then that's it, they're irrelevant, like that, they escape now. No, it feels more, it makes more sense that because remember, they planned for all of this, like, this is all planned. So it's like, we're getting jumped, right? We're getting jumped because they planned for this. All of this has been intentional, so that it baits Limbus Company into the spider house. That's the whole point, right? Now, the only fight that was like, they didn't think that, even the fight that they didn't think that would happen would be Sora. And even, because they were surprised by it, because even Sora was like, oh wow, I'm surprised you guys fucking beat the shit out of me. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's because Dante had to awaken the power of fucking, Library of Runa, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I don't, like, why would I want to, why would I want to waste the character's potential by defeating them early? You know what I'm saying? So... yeah, I see the complaint. It exists. I don't think it's. I think it's just very nitpicky, right? Like we are in a bad situation. We are trying to make the best of a bad situation. We are clearly not in the winning position. In fact, it is reinforced from the literal first node that we are not in a like position to decide the flow of battle. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's quite logical. I've liked the boss fight. Some people say they don't like the mannequins. I think that's fair. I mean, you can not like the... Saying you don't like the mannequins is just saying you don't like unfocused battles, which, again, yeah, that's fine. You could not like the unfocused battles. Arguably, the unfocused battles are the worst part of the game. But I actually kind of enjoy the mannequin fight, because it actually makes you not win rate it. If you win rate the mannequin fight, you will die. If you don't read what the mannequins do, you will die. I think that's fair. You have to use a little bit of ingenuity and block on the turns that they use their block, or counter, or do whatever, right? But I actually like the mannequins. I think they're fun. I have no issue with them. I like the abnormality reworks. I know some people say, "Oh, they're kind of just random and that doesn't make sense." Well, we're in the lobotomy court facility. Well, we're in the LCE facility. Hi, show. I mean, yeah, you don't have to, but you definitely will hurt more. Ooh, not a single head roll? I was about to say. But the thing is, the reason that I don't care much that there's so many mannequin fights is because every other fight is a boss fight. I'm pretty sure we've had the most bosses in this Kanto so far. I'm pretty positive we have the most amount of bosses, and I'm not even saying mini bosses, like actual bosses, in this Kanto compared to every other Kanto. So it's like, yeah, fair enough. You need filler fights. You know? Three more days. Kanaway had a shit ton of bosses. Yeah. But Kanaway had a lot of bosses in the dungeon. And then part 3 had a lot of bosses. Well, part 3 only had 3 bosses at the end. But the dungeon had a lot of fights. 7 unique enemies, 5 which are bosses, and 2 are variants of the same enemy. Yeah. We had them both 2 nodes in, pretty much. Yeah, I was gonna say, every Kanto has the filler fights. It's kind of just how you pace it out. It is something that is just to be expected. And I like fighting the enemy, so it is not a bother to me. Alright, we broke the shield, so we don't have to deal with shock centipede. That's him right now. He's like, wee. I need some ego. Actually, wait, hold on. Where are the filler fights? I think it is just one of those things where it's just like... Because it's like Library of Ruina also had filler fights. I don't know, I feel like, again, it's just one of those things where... Because the story node is so limited, the stories are so limited... You know, like, Library of Ruina had like a bazillion filler fights too. It kind of just is a thing that just exists. It is not like a bad thing, it is just something to buy the time in. Dun, dun. Wonk wonk. Now we break that. In building grind. Yeah, pretty much. Eight had like 33 nodes and didn't have much filler. Getting this 30 Kanto. Yeah, but we've had more bosses. Also, their dungeon was second. So you gotta remember, this is half information. We don't have the information. Ruina's filler was optional? No. There's optional fights, but there are filler fights. You had to fight... At some points, you'd have to fight, like, the mooks. Just the mook waves. And then after 2 or 3 mook fights, then you get to fight the big boss. It's still... They're still there. There are filler fights in LOR. I know. It is surprising to hear, but there were filler fights in LOR. What is this? Do this. Ding ding. So it's kind of like comparing Kanto 8 right now, it's like we have half the information. Let's do... Ooh. Y'all are good, right? Neutral? Yeah, y'all are neutral. Wait, no, don't change the others. What are you doing? Screw loose wallop. What the fuck? Screw loose wallop. Nah, just counter it. You good, right? 418. That's a lot. That's quite a lot. And the puppets? No, even before that. You have Zwei IDs, you had grade 9 fixes, grade 8 fixes, grade 7 fixes. These are all filler fights. The only important fights in LOR are the named characters. Just like how it is in Limbus, where the only main important fights are the bosses, who are the named characters. Exact same thing. The reason you don't notice it much in LOR is because in LOR you can do everything in one sitting. So you don't really notice it. But because in Limbus we have to wait at a certain point, you feel it more. But if you played all of Kano 8 at once, for instance, you would barely notice, or like, if you play through a Kano at once, like, when everything is complete, you wouldn't notice the issue as much as if you did doing it one at a time. This implied Finn as a main character. That is true. Yeah, as I said, there are optional fights, don't get me wrong. But a lot of them were, there are still a lot of fights that are like, oh, collect my books. Also, what am I doing with this fucking, what do I do with you, dude? Oh my goodness. I probably should have you use an ego or something. Damn, hopeless. That's kind of crazy, no? You know what, Mersault? Bro, what if you just took it for the team? Why is this favored? Whatever. Oop. I don't think it's supposed to clash. Maybe not that move. But that's okay. Good hit. Again? Ah, no head. Oop. Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say, I think... I'm gonna be honest with you. I know a lot of people have, like, you can have your thoughts, and that's completely fair. But you have to reserve judgment until it's finished, you know what I'm saying? I've seen people who, like, they'll be like, Kanto 9 is the worst Kanto so far. Dude, we haven't even it's not even finished yet. Kanto, the part 3s are like 2 times as long as the part 1s and 2s most of the time. You know what I'm saying? It's like, chill, guys, chill. You gotta wait. You can personally not enjoy something. That's fine. That's just at that point, it's personal. You know what I'm saying? It's like, fuck, man, give it some time to breathe. I was gonna have to complete them in one day. Yeah, that is like one of the biggest downsides of participating in this company, I'd argue. I haven't even done 9. That's fine. You can do it in your own time. Feel C9 is rushed? I don't feel like C9 is rushed at all. I feel like it's rushed on purpose. You know what I'm saying? Like we are, like, the whole point of C9 is, it is like we are dropped into the middle of it, and I like that. I think that's a sick way to do it, you know what I'm saying? I guess some people just don't like that idea, but I like the fact that the build-up is that there is no build-up, and it's just we jump right into it because it's like, that's what the House of Spiders want. They're like, yeah, dude, fucking send it in. And we're like, oh, shit, alright, damn. Oh, the Moses complaints? I mean, Moses, she only does that twice. She does that, she one with Ryoshu, where she, like, analyzes Ryoshu's character, which is the hint that, by the way, that is supposed to be the foreshadow. Just to inform you guys. Obviously, you are not expected to read Distortion Detective. They don't tell you what Moses... Well, they did tell you what Moses' power is. I'm pretty sure they explained what Moses did in Kano 7. When she was talking about Blood Fiends. Right? Obviously, if you haven't read Distortion Detective, you are not aware of the full amount of her power, right? Which is fair. But they do give a foreshadow when she analyzes Ryoshu from looking at her. So then the scene with Matthias, where I remember the whole point of that scene was her stalling. That's like the whole point of that scene. It's not her trying to be smarter than people. It's her stalling, right? I didn't even know who Ezra was. I think having the DDs... Yeah, oh yeah, first of all, if you haven't read Distortion Detective, you really should read Distortion Detective. It's really fucking good. right? So if you haven't read it, it's really good. Now, does it reward you if you have read Distortion Detective? Yes. You want to know what else rewarded you if you participated in Library of Ruina? Fucking Limbus Company. Like, this entire game rewards you if you have This is the thing I don't understand. Before I continue, I see the argument. It's like, oh, this just like the Distortion Detective thing. It's like fan servicey for the Distortion Detective thing. The whole game rewards you for doing for having any knowledge about any of the previous works. You know, if you played Lobotomy, what? If you play Lobotomy, this game caters too much to Lobotomy Corporation fans. What the fuck does that mean? It's part of the series, right? It's like DD is part of the series. It is part of the series. It's not in the game, but it is an official step in the series. It goes Lobotomy Corporation, it goes Library of Ruina, it goes Distortion Detective, and then it goes Leviathan. Then it goes Limbus Company, right? That is how it works, okay? So it's like, you know what? Does Yield My Flesh suck because I'm supposed to know who Bamboo-Hatted Kim is? Right? Like that's the same, that is the same logic. Because if you were a Limbus player, right? If you're a Limbus only player, you don't know who the fuck Bamboo-Hatted Kim is. But if you play Library of Ruina, and you play the general reception, he's not even part of the main story. He's the optional content. Right? He's part of the optional content. So you get to this part where, like, they glaze it out of this guy called Bamboo-Hatted Kim. You're like, who the is this guy? Is that same argument used there? No. No, it's not. The same argument isn't used there. But for this time, it is used here. Maybe because that's an Inavalo, this is a Kanto. I'm just saying. But I have yet to see the referencing of the ProjectMoon media be at a detriment to the actual content that is being displayed. Anyway, that's my thought on the matter. Anyway, what are we picking? I don't really like any of these. I really don't like any of these. I saw Vespa and I'm like, who are you? See, the thing with Vespa is he was teased in Kano 7. And also teased at the beginning of part 1. Well, not the beginning of part 1, but he was teased in part 2. So he was teased in 7 because talking about the baby bee. My baby bee! I love him so much. But it is a much more emotional moment, right? Like, it is a cool moment if you do not understand. Because you're like, oh my god, it's the dude that... it's the dude that Ezra and Moses were talking about, like, you know, the big guy. Like, we finally get to see who this guy is. But then if you're a Distorted Detective, you're like, holy shit, what the fuck? You read all the references, he gets more lore, he gets fucking random lore about his fucking past in there. You're thinking, what the fuck? You know? Also, we're gonna crabs now. Crab time. Are we even gonna be able to survive crabs? Do crab. Crab time. Yellow harpoon. I mean, baby bee. My baby buzzy bee. Are we gonna get invaded? Or is this the Kim Jong-un self-insert because she looks like the Avatar? She has the same hair as him. I think that's pretty... I mean, she is his self-insert. She is his OC. They are all his OC. There's a color fix. Well, I know, right? Oh my god, he he actually got a color, which is crazy. We're actually gonna gobble this too up. This gives me SP. Yoink. Thank you. Limbus is a fan service game. Pretty much. Pretty much. It literally is just the fan service game. Like, unironically, this is just the, hey, have you gone through the media? Look at the cool reference. With its own story attached, obviously, on top. But it is definitely... Quite literally all of them are his Who is Kathy? So we are fighting crabs. which is a bit scary. So we need to actually be a bit locked in for this one. Because this is probably the most dangerous entity in the game. But yeah, I people are like, oh, Ryoshi doesn't get much screen time. Have we played the same Kano? I felt like Ryoshi's gets a lot of depth in this one. Like the whole beginning of P1 is about Ryoshu literally she is taking the front stage and talking. Then P2, it's all about the memories and fighting the memories, and then we get through and we're figuring out about the unsevering name drop of her story. And it's like we've gotten to that right onto the crisp edge now where it's like boom, hell time, like hell screen. What is Renshu gonna say? She has amnesia. I think they've done a really good job with her. 9 too fast. I tend to use her if we use a burn team. She is very hard to use though, because she doesn't have like a lust burn ID, which is very funny. I think we just upgrade. Yeah, she's pretty much gotten. She's been the main sinner at the front line. Like she is the frontline sinner, which is fair. It is her Kanto, right? I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna go for this triple burn. Do I even have the stuff for this? Boop. Nah. Yeah. You know what? Yeah, sure, buddy. Whatever. Yeah, whatever. Let's do that. Sell the brilliant. I would love if they added new keywords to the game. So the problem, I think, if they're gonna add a new keyword into Limbus Company, it's gonna be at the end of Inferno. It's gonna be Purgatorio. The problem with adding keywords to Limbus, I want them to add it, is the way Limbus works is there's no support for the keyword until, like, what do you call it? There's no, like, if they added smoke, okay? If they added smoke to Limbus as the 8th keyword, cool. The first ID comes out as a smoke ID. But there's no smoke ego. All of the Kantos previously have no smoke gifts that help them. Like story. There's no smoke ego gift. There's no smoke abnormality. Right? I'm saying to the sinners as the 8th keyword. Smoke at the moment is just another status effect. But I'm saying as a keyword. The problem is there's no support passives for smoke. Right? There's no other IDs for smoke, so it'll just be the one ID. There's no egos, so you can't activate any smoke egos. There's no smoke abnormalities that have smoke as the gimmick. There's no smoke story at Mirror Dungeon events or smoke, like, story gifts, and there's no smoke related stuff in the Mirror Dungeon. So, the problem with that is, yeah, the best way that they would do smoke is make it unique poise. That's how they would have to do smoke. And at that point, it's not the 8th keyword. It's just a unique poise, which is fine. I don't mind it being a unique poise. I think it makes more sense to be a unique poise. But I'm talking like 8th keyword specifically, right? Then it wouldn't be that. Also, this might be when we have to do a little trolling. Yeah, poise is smoke. That's what I'm saying. It would be unique poise. If they added a new keyword, chat, the way they'd have to do it is they would have to add it in Purgatorio. Because Purgatorio, they could release like a bunch of set. My game theory for how Purgatorio is going to work is Purgatorio might be like simulate the initial release of Limbus, where they'll release a whole bunch of IDs maybe base IDs and a base of mage, like a bunch of ego into the pool. But I'm not sure. We don't know. Alright, let's sell this, and then we're going to be on the final floor. 3 cards at once. Well, I'm thinking Purgatorio. Let's see. Inferno releases, like Inferno finishes, we're done. We're going to remove the Purgatorio. Purgatorio, there's like 20 new IDs, like base IDs that come out. There's like 20 egos, you know, that exist in the pool. And we have a whole new card. It'll be like per basis, obviously. Good enough. All right, let's go. Lamenters. All right, this is going to be a very interesting crab. I'm going to try crab without... Oh, I just realized I didn't sell Gossipium. I'm not a pussy. I said I wasn't going to sell Gossipium. I'm not going to sell Gossipium. But this is probably going to be the hardest fight. We have 6 crabs, 6 me. I have no backup sinners, which means we have to one-bang this. And good fucking luck doing that. So how do we one-bang this? I could use Morositas. Should I corrode you? Do. I wonder if these can 6. So I would gain 20 charge, and then I'd consume 3%. Does that do it on the same turn? Because that might be nice. Let's try this. Bam, bam, bam. Alright, where is this hitting? Perfect. Don't like how he's unopposed though. Maybe we hit him with a little Pigaturia. You know, like, why are you doing that? It's fine. This is going to be very interesting. I will not lie to you. This is going to be very interesting. All right, well, let it rip. Oh, why can't I not? Oh, Odism. Why do you? Okay, let it rip. What if Purgatorio doesn't exist? Then it would have been a very fun run. But I have a high feeling that Purgatorio exists. Alright, let's see how this gets some heads. Okay. How much charge do I have? I couldn't tell. Boop. That's a lot of damage. You love to see it? I didn't see if he consumed it before. I assume he did. I kind of slave. I don't think they'll all be equal amounts. Okay, here's what I said. I think Inferno will have 12. I think Purgatorio will have 12. And then I think the last part will have maybe like 8. You know what I'm saying? Or like 4. I don't think it's going to have many. Boop. Stab, stab, stab. Have we lived through it? Kinda. We kind of fucking did live through it. I'm surprised. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. Basalt is still taking damage. Oh, he lived! Oh, Ishmael though? Oh no, he's not living. Basalt! Oh, he's fine. Okay, we actually lived the first turn. But 100% honest with you, did not expect to live through the first turn. So, honestly, massive surprise for me. Let's corrode this again. This is really good. Perfect. And hitting that too. White Widowy, perfect. And they're munching each other because they're all greedy. This is great. I could promote Dimension Shredder. I have 30 charge. This might be better. Well, no, actually, I don't need a corrode. It'll give me 4 attack weight. I have Charge Rock. I do have 30 count, so it'll deal 20% more damage. Or I could corrode it and deal 40%. It's up to 40 count. I think this is better for me. I mean, I guess I can try it. Fuck it. Well, I don't have to corrode it. I'll just do base. Win the favored. How'd it go? Yeah. Charge has gone a lot. Look, Charge has gone a lot more better to play ever since Charge Potency existed. So what? Now that Charge Potency is now a thing, you'll notice that a lot of the Charge IDs are a lot more like. Also, damn, that's a lot of damage. A lot of the Charge IDs are like, dude, these are way more fun to play. Personally, at least. Well, not more fun, but they're definitely much more like designed around. You know what I'm saying? Because I'll tell you what, man. Boop. Charge Potency changed the game. Nice. Boom. Oh, good kill. Damn. Not bad. Not bad, boys. Not bad. Okay, that's good. Do that. He is at 6 speed, though. Oh, his shell is broken. I didn't even realize. If we're gonna get a hit, I mean, surely we just counter though, right? I mean, neutral. I'll take a neutral. I can just do that, I guess. I was gonna get rid of this guy. Do. What'll I do? I didn't really think I'd get this far ahead. But I don't know. I guess we'll think about that after. That guy is eating all my fucking attack weight, bro. Oh my god, his greed is killing me. Actually, I'm gonna get so much more attack weight. Yeah, because I'll have resin, so it's fine. Yeah, maybe we'll do some drawing. I'm not sure. I haven't really thought about it. Yeah. Well, I haven't claimed this run yet, so we're probably just gonna... When's the She-Fast run? I'm gonna do a She-Fast. Okay, 1400 is not bad, and then do another one. There will be a She-Fast run. In fact, I typically play She-Fast. 900, I mean, that's alright. Do it in 4 days. I don't think there's going to be one of those. Just a theory. Boom. Boom. Oh, come on, you got this, buddy. Oh, he wins those strugglings, baby. Last times I picked BL. Yeah, that's because I picked She too much. That's why I picked Bladely, because I specifically said that it would be free tomorrow. Okay, you know what? After this run, we'll play She-Fast. I specifically didn't pick it because I was like, I picked She-Faust too much, so... After this run, we'll play She-Faust. Yeah, here we go. Surely, I mean, I'm pretty sure I break this. Yay! Big up, we're about to end this. I mean, you know what? I might as well try my funny She-Faust idea. Solo She-Faust? No, we're not gonna do a solo. I'll try my funny solo. I'll try my funny idea. Oh, Z-Chun! Oh, my Ishmael just got fucking killed. Yay, we win! Yippee! And there's the extreme. We did it. That was a good extreme.
완벽한 장부집행으로 다들 고생했다고 작은 형님께서 자라완을 몇 개 주셨다.
Look at that, Sinclair.
처음 놈들은 운 좋은 거라고 꽤 귀한 거거든.
We have Ishmael, yay, Donkey, Ethercliff, Odism, and Muscle. Not bad. Otis pretty much ego spammed the whole run. One, but at what cost? Rip Ishmael, rip my fish. Sinclair, yeah, fair enough. That took the best of the ball. Oh my god. It's taking forever for the gifts to load in. Here we go. He's getting old. Yep. 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 Nice. And profit. 184, baby. Look at that. 1444. And spend it 126. 1,260. You love to see it. You love to see it. Alright, you know what we're going to do? We're gonna claim this, obviously, number one. Boom. And then we'll do another run. And then we're gonna try one of my silly ideas.
Yo, Lunashi.
£40 for she.
£40 for she. I mean, gee, you didn't have to convince me twice. Thank you very much, White Knight. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Yeah, you get a she here. You want more she's? Fuck it, you want a she run? Let's do a she run only. Fuck it. You guys get a she run. You get Faust. You get Ishii. You get Heath. And yes, even Don Quixote. That's right. She run. 4 for 4, baby.
Yo,
That...
Lunashi.
Thank you, White Knight. I appreciate it. 4 for 4. And I'll even put in Kaguya. I'll put in what's good here? I'll put in Stu. You guys love Stu. I'll put in Yearning. Let's see, Binds. We're gonna take Sunyata. Actually, Sunyata's not gonna matter here. Moving Reg, Ishy Fishy. Holy crazy. That is crazy. She-Faust number 1, yes, don't you worry. We'll She-Faust number 1. We got Wingbeat and Blinds. There you go. I'm not even gonna take anyone else. It's just gonna be them. There you go. That's how powerful that we don't need. Oh, and I guess we'll take off Ricardo. And we'll put Armia. Why Armia? I don't know. Just fan service. All right. I mean, we don't have enough time to do an extreme run, but I'll do like. They have a low HP conditional? Nah, for this one, just do she. We'll go to floor 10. Floor 10's fine. You know, floor 10's pretty alright. We'll go to floor 10. Let's go this, and we're gonna spend no more than 500. Honestly, this is probably we only need basic this. Take this. Grab this. We're only gonna go floor 10. If we go floor 10, we'll go here. That's what? 40, 20, 40, 80, 160. She is all poise. We'll take this. That's 160. We'll go 190. 180. 290. 300. I'll take 300. There you go. Boom. We will take a resolution. We don't need any starting gifts because we're epic. In we go! Ooh. Immediately, I like this pick. 2 attack by skills. We do have Heathcliff. Bing bang bong. Where the hell are we doing here? Up or down? I guess we'll go up. Flush down. JK. Faust, Heath, Ishmael, Donkey. Boom. She run. How amazing, you might even say. How amazing. How amazing? Wow. And yes, I will even use her bow. I know, forbidden in this era. But I'll play her like a little quick trigger. And smack. No cock? Nay. The original she, I hear. But first, I need sanity. And poise. Here. Bam! Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na. And then turn 2 defense, and then attack normally with every 1 defense. No, because I want to you can't attack if you attack, you fire the bow. So what you have to do is quick fire it. So every second turn you just fire the bow, and that will provide the maximum boss benefits. If we're not going for a big hit. I dare I use a gimmick. You're ready to be executed by r/Limbus. Well, thank God I don't have a Reddit account. But I have 2 slots. Yes. That is her greed. That is her greed. Her greed demands. Slow. Oh, you mean like that? Yeah, no. Yeah, obviously. Yeah. If we're quick firing, yeah, we can attack at the same time. I hope I shall say it without a Reddit account. I have never used Reddit in terms of browsing ever. I think I look up Reddit when I have a technology issue. When my fucking PC has an issue, I Google Reddit. That's pretty much all I use Reddit for. Ow. Stop striking my little Faust. Die. There you go. Oh, that's why she's taking so much damage, because she has Roja. And Ryoshu. Mainly Roja. Like here I can greed and do a block. We go to 14. No. Probably to 10. There you go, look at that. That's peak right there. Boom. Thank you for the free 30 damage. I need that. Ah! The counter. Die. Wow. We'll see how fast the run goes, okay? If the run goes fast, I'll think about it. I didn't know Amiya worked for the sheet. Yeah, she's just here to be cute. She's like the mascot. Listen, I want to get some good rests for Kano 9 tomorrow. We'll see how fast it goes. If it is a fast run, we are going to floor 15. I don't think so. Especially if we fight all the time, which I will fight. I have no support passives. I'm watching. Lovely. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching with your eyes. Here is where we start bowing. Is the bow worth it? Depends on how you want to use it. It still applies free fragile. It also makes her deal more damage the less arrows you have. So you are incentivized to fire the arrows, so your base skills deal more damage. Did I not block? I thought I blocked. Also, it depends on you critting. You critting is the most important part. I think I thought I blocked. Here I can block and attack at the same time. It gives you, it inflicts fragile. It inflicts both. It's both defensible down and fragile. Don't you recover them? They explode? Yeah, but if you do it against the boss, that's not really an issue. Fire. 100 damage from a free turn? I'll take it. You double block? No. If you double block, you don't ramp up as fast. It would be awesome if it worked like that, but no, it doesn't work. The block gimmick for Faust is much more like a unique defensive gimmick, pretty much. That is how, also like a skill slot situation, I would say. Because like obviously hitting 4 coins is better than 1 coin, like 99% or 95% of the time. But if you're double slotting, you can do stuff like that where you attack and block at the same time, and that gives you more benefit. Like here I can block and attack at the same time. Which I'll do it on these skills because it doesn't matter. Plus I generate the poise. Yum. Poise. Yeah, she also gets a fuck ton of shield. She's very tanky. And here I will buy the bullet. Free kill, baby. Love to see it. Is contempt. There are very few skills in the game that are on par, if not greater, than multi-coins. Yeah. She's a tank? Oh, not secretly. She just is a tank. She is like a sleeper tank. She's like a sleeper build. And yeah, and she gets resolution. She gets 50% reduced damage. All of that. 1 enemy remains. Not a problem. Gone. Love to see it. The most important thing about She-Faust, I'm not even going to meme you, is the fact that her bow is the first ranged key page in the range skill in the game. That is the fact that it always goes first, no matter what, has actually saved me in a railway run. I remember because Faust went first. So the biggest moment that She-Faust ever came in clutch. This is why I glazed She-Faust. We were doing Railway 5, and on Section 2, yes, the bow will always go first on turn start no matter what. Every other move. What happened is one of the Envy Pecatulum was rolled max speed. It was like 10 speed. It was faster than every single ID I had. It was doing a wow, so it would have wiped my whole team. But Faust was charging her bow. And the only way I could do it is if Faust shot the bow before binds went off. She was slower than him, but the bow goes first. The bow goes first. it staggered the enemy because it was, you know, it staggered the Envy Picatorm during the ego, and then we killed it, which was like absolutely clutch. Saved W, Shifao, saved the whole team. And that is why I will always glaze it. Grab this. Let's go 3. Tomorrow or next week? Next week. What stream was that? I don't remember. I think it was one of the Railway 5 streams, considering there's not that many. I do need recollection of this own day. The index. Nice. Hell yeah. The creature. No, they're not arrow. They're not ammo. How was the solo? I assume it was fun. Wait on solo. And lay a hang and force the forfeit. No, it happens. It's alright. Yeah, we're good to go. Alright, we have maxed resolution. We have gaming. Now you gotta understand this, alright? And here's another thing about She-Faust. In Mirror Dungeon, the bow, like the single fire bow, will not scale to the level of her skill 3. That's just how Mirror Dungeon works. In story mode or like normal content, let me tell you, She-Faust, she puts in the work. Who is my favorite ID that can solo the rest of the Mirror Dungeon? Dude, it's fucking G-Corp Gregor, bro. That one G-Corp Gregor run, tomorrow's gonna be the 4-hour 46. No, tomorrow's gonna be Kato 9. Luck. What if they don't get them because of resolution? Nah, they'll get it. Well, look at that. She aura farmed. Why is there no trailer? Actually, Zitri and Ishmael was after C9. I'm pretty sure. Malfaust was who we got on part 2. If I recall correctly. The first and second week always have the new IDs. Are we gonna take this Supreme again? Who dimension? Nah, it's fine. I should have grabbed Flob. Why did I not grab Flob? Whatever. Do this. Bam, 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 bam. Oh, look at that. Threaded needle. Who decided that? I decided that. Give me it. Yippee! Give me this. Kana 9 Part 3 comes out next week. I don't think so. I don't think so. Why would I not? It's like the best. It's the only good thing about 7 Deadly Sins. Okay, it's the only good thing about 7 Deadly Sins is Escanor. How do we tell this guy? Kana 9 Part 4. I mean, there is a part 4. It's called Spring Cultivation. I've said this. Spring Cultivation is literally just Kano 8 Part 4. No meme. Like, that's how good Spring Cultivation was. It was pretty much just the 4th part of the Kanto. It is legitimately the most, I've said this, but Spring Cultivation is the most Part 4 in Avalo, which is good, because I liked Kano 8, so more Kano 8, please. Go time. Bye, Isabel.
그래, 데려가자.
반드시 적중합니다.
He pause.
정신 차릴 수 없을 것이오.
Fuck. Bam, bam. Sorry, I just heard some lightning very, very frightening outside. I was like, what the hell is that noise?
볼수 없게.
Bonk, bonk.
명중.
Do, 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 do.
어때? 죽을 것 같지?
Good job, Heathcliff. Excellent work. The bow is ready. Fire!
인들을 해치우세나. 반드시 적중합니다. 해를 떼어냈습니다.
No head. No head.
화살이 상한 명중.
Isn't it summer?
침묵.
Yeah, and it rains all the time.
완전한
When things get too hot, a storm brews. 5%, that's fine. For the she. Three talisman. Gimme. No head from she. That's okay. Next time.
그냥 눈에 보이는 거 다 박살내면 되는 거지?
Yeah, I see the screenshot. I'm seeing it now.
그래, 데려가자.
That's a lot of damage. Not bad. Nice job. Alright, Faust, who is very mouse, by the
그래,
strike.
데려가자.
Fires a bow.
명중. 목표 확인.
Yeah.
악인들을 해치우세나. 반드시 적중합니다. 일사천리.
Nice kill. Bam, 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 bam.
명중.
Do, 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 do.
화살이 상하진 않았군요. 빗소리 속에 무단정한 침묵.
Yippee! Yippee, yippee. Excuse me. Muzzle's nice. Pendant's great. Roja is even more fantastic. Him. I would love recollection of a certain day. Even better. GDA 6. Dude. I don't think GDA 6 is ever gonna come out, guys. I don't know, just a game theory. I have a strong feeling that I don't think GDA 6 is gonna come. GDA 6 is Otis's story. Ah, that makes
이번엔
sense.
어떤 짓을 한 악인들이요?
I fucked up our hands off. Bow, bow. Bow, bow. Bow, bow.
그래, 데려가자.
해를 떼어냈습니다. 명중.
Chicken down. Nice flash strike.
정신 차릴 수 없을 것이오.
Do do do. Do, 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 do. Damn, right on the edge of a stagger. Oh no, Heathcliff. Ah, you fool. I wanted you to strike Heathcliff.
그래, 들어가자.
Aha. Overheard message or gift asking for silent orchestra. I mean, it really doesn't matter for me because they all get YouTube always steals the same amount, I think. But who knows? I guess whatever you feel like at the time. I like seeing the big numbers. I like seeing big number. So for me, it doesn't matter what I see. But I do know that members. I mean, if your members get to, they get to emote. So you get more of a benefit, I guess, for being a member than just doing them. You know, just doing like normal ones where it's like Nari. You know what I'm saying? I do see artistic sense here. So I guess more people get to Nari. You know what I mean? That is a possibility. Do I have librarian roles? No, we don't have any roles. There's a library. We have like a library room in a nugget area. You could put your little nugget. Do we do 90 or do we do Kim? I mean, we can do Kim after because I do want this artistic sense. Yeah. Oh no, first we have to help her stop being depressed.
이거 봐. 과정은 어쨌든
On blessing buffs
결과는
Faust. Hold up. Faust upscale. This is exactly what we need. Even further beyond. I don't need that. There we go. Alright, we'll be doing Kim next. Hello, welcome everyone, welcome. How you doing, Infinite Masker 3? You need to use her skill 3 or her counter. And then you need to trigger the block. And then pretty much once you have Deathrite on the enemy, like once you've looped it on them the first time, the Deathrite will that is procced on the enemy will just feedback loop into Faust herself.
그래, 들어가자.
Yeah. The Pepsi must consume. You agreed. Bum, 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 bum. I think this looks like a... In the name of love and justice, here comes Magical Girl. What is this weak to? Flash. Perfect. Pretty positive that... Ooh. Ah, Queen's got this. I'm not sure if she one-shots it, but she certainly does a lot. Oh yeah, she's the goat. Never mind. Of course she's the goat. This is actually a perfect fight to use She-Faust on. Because this is a gimmicky stall fight, we can actually stack up all of the arrows on 90 here. Which is actually quite useful. And you'll see what I mean in a sec. Because this fight, like, naturally takes a long time. That is like what... Ooh, Queenie? Oh, Queen... Aw. It's okay, Queenie. You'll get him next time. Luck. Oh. One down. Then we want to fire at Queen first, so it targets her. You can't block on the same turn, so we just do this. Fire one bow into her. Wow. She has tails. She's trying her best. She's fighting her senpai. She's fighting her senpai. She's not in the right mental space. Boop. Blah, 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 blah. Get these swords nice and low. Lower. Stab. Buried in destiny. Shall make this oath to light. Yay! The oath and light. Alright, you can strike this down probably by yourself. Block. Do this, 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 and this. Pretty positive Heathcliff just destroys this on his own. Ow, ow. Stab. There you go. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Stab, stab. Ooh, Roger buff. Boo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Boo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Mark the hateful beings who stand before us. I am not answering. That is an inappropriate question. Anyway, we're firing the bow. These are the second bow we get. Now we get the fragile. Boop. Hooray. Ow, ow. Ow! Right, had to clash with that skill. Stab. I think she does a lot more. I'm trying to remember how much damage she does. She does like 20% more damage for every arrow missing, I think. Have a look. Dun 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 dun. Ow, 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 ow. Fasty, how much more bonus do you get on your skills? This one gives her 44 max, and then this one is 44 as well. So many fours. So many fours. Here we get fragile. Yay, fragile. I get Library of Ruin, I'll keep Limbus. I prefer Limbus. Library was very... So Library doesn't have, like, count and stuff. But the thing about Library is it's so much more annoying to calculate, like, on the spot. Because it's, like, it's all, like, division. Who the hell decided it would be division? Haha, 4 because of she. True. Grab that and this. Huh. Haha, she. Alright, here we're gonna go claim their bones. I'm not gonna go bridal. We don't need bridal. We're strong. Even though it tempts me. It tempts me with its demon. Go away. Yield my flesh. Yield my flesh to gain my poise items. You're not a poise gift, you're a level up. Boop, boop.
이거 봐. 과정은 어쨌든 결과는 좋잖아.
4th floor end on the right. Yeah, we should just end it on the 4th floor. I love this abno, by the way. This is a sick abno. By the way, did you guys know this is the only unnamed abnormality in the entire game? Yeah, this guy doesn't have a name. We don't know who the fuck this fucking... We don't even know who this fucking... It is an abno, but... It is the only unnamed abnormality in the game.
이번엔 어떤 짓을 한 악인들이요?
들어가자.
There you go. Bum, 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 bum. Flashing strike. And I get that trauma shield buff too. Very nice.
그 누구도 볼 수 없게 반드시 적중합니다.
Stab. Do 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 do. Yeah, fire music to get rules of the backstreets by. True.
그 누구도 볼 수 없게
Another free arrow.
완전한 침묵.
I consider doing an ego for the Oh yeah, I remember. Tika Tipokai. It might have been like another it might have been another inertia. Could be, or I mean like they did dark, inertia. Got an abno? Oh, it's gonna be one of the Love Corp ones, easy. Definitely gonna be one of the Love Corp ones. Nice. If I had to think, it's gotta be like some of the unpopular lobotomy corp abnormalities. Who is like not annoying in Lobotomy Corporation, but is like forgettable? Is there any date on when the last part of Conan 9 will come out? I'm gonna hold your hand when I tell you this. It's in less than 12 hours. Yeah, the tools suck. Oh, the tools. I don't remember. I only remember the name of a very specific amount of tools. Besides that, I don't remember the names of them.
어때? 죽을 것 같지?
Rudolta? Rudolta, I'd say is Rudolta is pretty remembrance because Sentada exists too. Not ready.
빗소리 속에 묻히도록 완전한 명중.
Like Luminous Bracelet. I always forget that one. Or Praise Notes of a Researcher, I know that one. Luminous Bracelet, I know that one. There's... I don't even remember the other ones.
누구도 볼 수 없게. 핵을 깨어냈습니다.
Bang bang. A bug. Backless clock! Yay! Ah, don't remind me about Train. I gotta deal with that asshole in the Love Corp randomizer.
명중.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
핵을 깨어냈습니다.
저격 저거.
Hooray! Into the shop we go. Nice. More poise. The bamboo hat. Fortunately, it's not very useful to us right now, but perhaps later. We're in the hockey era. Is that the bamboo hat, Kim? Yeah, it was in fact him. Unfortunately, I'm too broke to be able to afford him. Hey, there he is. What's up, big man? Go. I think there's the answer. No. Is she? They jumping oh.
목표 확인.
Go time. I am gonna need it.
그 누구도 볼 수 없게 반드시 적중합니다.
Go ahead. That's fine, I just need the lodged arrow.
이번엔 태연이죠.
Nice. Full strike. That. Nice little cut. Limbus Company. Uh-oh, very scary. Hide window.
악인들을 해치우세나.
45 impossible. True.
헤드 빼앗겼습니다.
Nice dagger. Rest well. Bop. Bop. Another bow. Alright, we have white Gasipium. That would explain why, what happened? Yeah, that's a pretty scary ego. Pretty serious skill there, buddy. I'd win.
반드시 적중합니다.
Good claimage. Just happen of the heat here. I mean, there's quite a lot. Singing machine. Hell no. Nice job, Fishy. She survived the claimage.
그 누구도 볼 수 없게
Blup.
완전한 침묵.
Yay! Yippee. She upscale. Floor pipe. That doesn't feel right. Oh, well, it does. We could do another one. If it shows up. Not. Sweepers. Why not? I should not have done this. There's no way. Oh. I do have pride.
암살자에겐 너무 기초적인 일이군요.
The middle.
이번엔 어떤 짓을
Oh dear.
하다들요?
Is that the middle? Oh, fucking. It's shit, it's the middle.
태균이 행가가 미라는
Bam, 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 bam.
그래, 데려가자.
Bam, 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 dun, 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 dun. Nice.
이번엔
이야.
패야죠.
Yeah, no.
빗소리 속에 묻히도록.
Yeah. Bonk, bonk, bonk. You can't just not love the middle. They are just so good. True.
그래, 데려가자.
When the Limbus Pass releases, should I focus on sharding the current IDs or shard on from the previous season? Typically, I always recommend getting... okay, it depends, because technically the longer you wait in the season, the better your chance of getting the seasonal IDs are. So, if you want a shard in specific, yeah, probably... Like, you're not going to worry about like you're not gonna lose anything anymore now, except for the current season.
ドクターのように優れた式ですね。
빗소리 속에 묻히도록.
So it's like, cause yeah, the longer, cause there's also like the season 7. There'll be the season 7 guaranteed 3 stars that we'll also get, and those are, you know, those are best to be used the least amount of season 7 IDs you have. So that'll also be good.
これが必要な戦いであれば、악인들을 해치우세나.
But you're never gonna run out of season 5 stuff, for instance. Like, blood feeds are never going away now; they're unlocked permanently, so there's no rush for them really. I do always say going after the current is probably better.
목표 확인. 빗소리 속에 묻히도록.
Oop.
일사천리.
Nice kill. Nice kill. Nice hoot. And more sigging. More syndicates. What's my current BP? I think my BP is 97 right now. So I did say I want to, oh, I didn't get it. Unfortunate. I did say I want to claim the run tomorrow. Because by claiming the run tomorrow, I'll be able to get all the battle pass. And then I can just make up for the 2.5 speed that I'll miss out on by just doing more runs. It doesn't matter. Nebby. Oh, yeah, we're good. Grab that, get rid of this, get rid of this. I gotta be very careful about fusing a tier 4. Will I claim all 3 to get WoW? Yeah, I'll just claim all 3 to get the WoW. Because I'll do individual runs anyway, so it doesn't bother me. So typically, it is you get more XP by doing individual runs. You get 2.5 times more XP during the run, like during the week. But if I'm gonna do fucking 7 runs anyway, and claim 7 individual runs, it doesn't really matter if I... How does it work? You get the full amount of XP, which is 225. You get 225 Limbus XP if you claim all 3, if you claim hard mode. And then if you claim individually, you get 250. So you get 2.5 more levels.
이번엔 어떤 짓을 한 악인들이요?
BP gives you 3 levels a day if you have nothing to claim. What things are ring for bleed? If you need like bleed the status effect, I mean, yeah, ring's probably the best one for you. If you want like bleed the gimmick, blood feed. Is this 5? Yeah, well, this one is we finished off the extreme. Does each one get an amount? Yeah, the more you individually select it, the more XP you get. I was gonna say the yeah, so I'll probably just claim them all at once. Technically that means I lose out on 2.5 levels, but I can just do one stream, like one mirror dungeon off stream and just claim the run, and there you go. I've caught up on levels, so it's not really a big deal. Besides, the season is so long.
어때? 죽을 것 같지?
Stressing about missing out on one extra like bonus level, not needed. 6 a day. Am I doing good? You're doing Kim Ji-hoon's work. Well, once for a long while. Yeah, again, it's only 2.5 levels per week. So it's only around over 150 levels on the battle pass if you do nothing more. If you do... Okay, if you only play Mirror Dungeon once a week. Do I have enough for both WoWs? Haha. Kinda. I don't have enough shards. That's my problem. Because I'll get thread from the remember we'll get thread from, see, this is an instance by the way where I don't want to fire the bow. We'll get thread from the battle pass, so. Yeah, so if you only do one mirror dungeon a week, you are only going to be doing, by technicality, 52 mirror dungeons, right? So, you would theoretically lose out on 150 battle pass levels if you only did one a week. If you did 3 mirror dungeons a week, you would gain 150 battle pass levels. But that's 3, but then you'd have to do 3 individual hard mode runs, so it's longer, right? But if you want more, you gotta do 3 individuals. I could never imagine doing 1 MD a week. I could never imagine it. I could never live in a world where I don't play Mirror Dungeon. Even when I didn't stream Limbus Company, I still played multiple all day. Boom. Another block moment. MD is life. True. Up. Up. Nice. On to the third wave. I'm jumping the job. Good. Quit your job to play more Mirror Dungeon. Yeah, that's another thing, by the way. You are more incentive to do what... That's actually a great thing for reminding me. You are more incentived to do 1 per week if you actually go for 15. Like, if you're doing a floor 15, you only need 1 per week because you're going for the battle pass levels, like the whatever they're called. Proficiency levels, I think they're called. No, they're called something else. Projection rate. If you're going for the projection levels, you only need 1 level, because floor 15 takes a while, right? So like for the average person, a floor 15 probably takes a few hours. So you do like maybe an hour here, hour day, and then 2 hours next day, and then an hour the other day. And that lasts you over the course of a week, and then that would be enough for you. Because you're a psycho like me, you can do an extreme in 1 day, and that's, let me tell you, it takes like it literally does take like 4 hours minimum to get to an extreme. Yeah, the middle don't appear in the background here. Yeah. Good job. Yippee! Yay. Pom pom. Good luck on the studies. Remember to stay focused on all of your education. I hate education, but I do recognize that it is quite important, even though I hate it. Ooh, where do I want to go? Let's go use my flesh again. Let's go fight Bokkakim. June, perfect. I go beat the ass. By that I mean he's gonna beat my ass. Don't worry about that. When we'll have a roadmap, they're not doing roadmaps anymore. Yeah, they're not doing roadmaps anymore because one, they don't. Kim Jong-un mentioned that he doesn't like putting expectations on himself, and two, he wants to keep things a secret. Not like a secret, like he'll talk about them, but he won't make a roadmap about it. You know what I'm saying? Like he'll mention like during the live stream, like the yearly live streams, he'll mention like stuff to do. Yeah, so it's not like that. So the thing is, the roadmap exists, but he doesn't display them anymore. Like he'll talk about the like plans they have, but he wants to keep them a secret, so he doesn't want to he doesn't want people spoiled on them. Let's start prepping for this, Mr. June. Yeah, like the biggest thing they'll do is they'll tease, like they did with like they'll tease like. Oh, hold on, is he gonna explode? You're fine, like, right? Limbus company. Or Heathcliff, are you doing alright, man? You look a little wounded. Yeah, so the fan-made roadmaps are pretty accurate, especially the Korean ones. But pretty much what they'll do, for instance, they'll be like what they did with season 6 was like, here's Lord Honglu. Here is a silhouette of Lord Honglu. I won't tell you what he does, but here he is. I hope you like it, and then that's it. And then we don't hear anything about it until it comes out. So that's probably gonna be the same thing with Ryoshu. It's like, here is the Ryoshu ID in secret silhouette form. Like a One Piece foreshadow, like a One Piece villain foreshadow, but it's like a silhouette. And it's like, we'll see you when she's done, and that's it. And then we don't know until she's gone.
이번엔 어떤 짓을 한 악인들이요?
I should have get Kira Roja. Kira Roja would have been cute. But we need that thumb lady. All I'm saying is Roja hasn't had a a new tremor or burn in a while. So giving her a nice little tremor burn. Yeah. Will be before or after the middle of the year. I'm not even sure what year it is in Limbus. Isn't it still not New Year's, but it's like the first month, I believe. I have to check at the main menu. Oh, you're talking about... Oh, sorry. I thought you were talking about, like, in world lore, when does it happen? And I'm like, bro, I don't know. If you're talking about in, like when does the actual season start? The seasons don't last for more than around the longest season being last season was 226 days, I think. So, approximately, what is that? 6 months-ish? So Kiryu mentioned that he wants to do two seasons a year. So we should have, obviously we have Ryoshu, and then we'll have Mersault, right? And then we'll get, next year we'll get Otis and Faust. So end of 2027 is when Limbus Company technically finishes. If there's no delays. Assuming a delay never ever happens again. It is 9:58:02. Okay, so it's February, yeah. Ooh, it's nice. Funny, dude, I would say these last 2 years of Inferno are gonna be crazy. You know what I mean? Like, damn, dude. The anticipation for these characters, man. Can't delay without a move up. True. Exactly. How long is this approximately? Approximately 6 months. Is how long a season lasts. Quite a long while, if you ask me. But I like it, though. I like it that it's a lengthy season, because lengthy season, guys, means more rewards, means more IDs, more pulls. Oh. My greed. I'm so greedy. Season 1 sounds so fast. I know, it's so quick. But it's gone. Ishmael. Alright, Mr. Blade Lineage Ban. We can stop firing early. Nice. Boop. The bamboo had revenge. Ow, ow. Oh, number 1. You know what? I wonder if I do something like this. Samurai! Boop. No. Maharaga Apocalypse Bird. True. The time flies when you're having fun. Do you think we get new egos besides the VP? Maybe. We think we got egos. We'll definitely we'll definitely get new egos. Most likely in the Bokak events, I think. Actually, you know what? Let's do this. Nice. Nice. No. Gassipium ego? Actually, for real, dude. Need a Gassipium ego. We got KQE. The king is down, dude. We need a new crown. What makes me for Warp? I've got no clue. I have no idea what Warp IDs we're gonna get. I don't even know if it's gonna be Library of Ruin or Lobotomy. My gut is telling me it's gonna be Library of Runa. Yeah, Crushbound was TKT Bokak. Nice. I could probably get a prediction if I knew if it was library, because you gotta remember this is the first Walpurgis we're gonna have with the new 2-month schedule, right? So this is the first 2-month schedule, and the 2-month schedules, fun fact, are, well, we don't know anything about them besides their 2 months. So struggling, but it's not hopeless, baby. Struggling and hopeless. I think it'll be library. I think it'll be a double library. I think it makes sense. If we're doing 2-month Walpurgises and every second Walpurgis is a filler, wouldn't it make more sense if the both Walpurgises were of the same genre? Like, wouldn't it make sense if it was so the filler and the main, wouldn't it make sense if it was like filler library, main library, then filler lob, main lob? Because if you alternated the fillers according to how you would alternate the normal events, you would always get this, it would always be on the same thing. It would be filler library, main story lob, filler library, main story lob, filler library, main story lob. See, that wouldn't make sense. It wouldn't. So that means it has to either be alternating, where it's like library, lob, and then it's like lob again, library, which doesn't make sense. Is it canon? I mean, depends what you mean by canon. There's nothing in the story, so it's not story related, but we do have the IDs, and there was an event, the Ankenfallen event. So yeah, everything is pretty much canon in this game. Anything that happens is canon. Perhaps coincidentally forgotten about, but canon. Would there be 3 months? Yeah, but you gotta remember there's a Kano right now. And after the Kano is the new mirror dungeon. Of course. Ba, 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 ba. Floor 7. Up with ye head. Oh, hey, buddy.
그냥 눈에 보이는 거 다 박살내면 되는 거지.
Agreed. A Biovenom Vial, absolutely goated. Die. Ow. Ow. Asshole, you want to clash. You can't do that. You're not supposed to win. I'm going to complain to you on Reddit. Okay, never mind. My Ishmael won. You're spared for now. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. Yeah. Nerf 300 lunacy. I'm gonna expect compensation. I want all of my IDs and thread refunded. I want all of my egos refunded. But I want to keep all of the benefits, so keep everything at uptype 4, level 60, but give me all of the resources back. Please, thank you. I'm pretty sure it's gonna go... I'm pretty sure it's gonna go like this, guys. It's gonna go Kano 9, Mirror Dungeon, and then after the Mirror Dungeon, it's gonna be Walpurgis, and then after Walpurgis, it'll be the LCE trick-up. Does that mean Dante floor 15 with Gussie? Yes, actually. Because they constantly bring up the abnormalities when they talk about them in the story. They're like, man, this is like when we fight him in the mirror dungeon.
명중.
ドクターのように優れた式ですね。
I love they revamped it. Well, wouldn't you be excited for Threadspin 5?
敵が優勢です。
Spoken about by our director, who mentioned that Threadspin 5 is a little bit of a rework to the older egos to update their animations, update their description, modernize the text a little bit with like the new modern regulations they have, update the ego, make them better, make it more clearer. So that's what Threadspin 5 is going to be all about. Which, funnily enough, we haven't had a Threadspin 5 yet, but I think once they finish Kano 9, a lot of heat gets off their back,
敵は深手を
and they're ready to just chill. Maybe tomorrow? I mean, yes.
완전한
I have done so for every other part and every other kanto. Early? Only an hour early. I like starting an hour early just because the kanos are long. I know they're going to be long, like 5-hour minimum. And assuming Kano 9 is going to be another 7-hour, maybe 5 to 7-hour adventure, yeah. I like to get that get that extra hour in. Also, I like to use the extra. So what I'm doing now is I use the extra hour not only to get the early start of the Kano, but if we have to pull, right? Like, because obviously pulling takes a lot of time, and if we read the uptime story, that's like an hour, 45 minutes, right? So, what we're gonna do is, because there's no ID coming up, but we have the battle pass. So we have to get the battle pass stuff, obviously. So we're gonna look at all the new ego, right? And then we're gonna check out, uptie them all, read them. That'll take like 30, 45 minutes. Then we get into the Kano. We're gonna set our team. It'll be a dungeon. I think it'll be a dungeon.
状況を今一度
I think it's very set up to be a dungeon.
이번은 태어나자.
If there is no dungeon, I think that's also cool. But I think it'll be a dungeon.
저거
다음은 침묵을 안겨드리죠.
Promote the free reset.
深手を追っている
Yeah. When Mirror Dungeon 7 gets announced, I'll obviously be talking about the free Mirror Dungeon reset. Will I get 3 for the Tico ego? Yes. I have enough thread at the moment to do one ego. I should have enough thread maybe to do another one, but I'm more worried about my character shards. I have no fucking shards, which means I gotta eat into my yellow boxes, which is, yeah, it's fine. Just eat into my, but I gotta yell at my things first. Event. Ah, perfect. Do I have Lost or Sloth in this team? No. I'll just take the contract.
그냥 눈에 보이는 거 다 박살내면 되는 거지?
What's resetting? So, this only happens with the mirror dungeons. But essentially, when a new mirror dungeon comes out, it resets. The rewards get reset.
이번은 태어나자.
So, what happens is, there's 2 resets that happen on the day. There's the weekly reset,
다음은
which is the standard weekly reset, and then there's the mirror dungeon reset. So if you have a run saved from the night before, you can claim
죽을 것 같지?
the run before the patch happens, because obviously because daily and weekly reset happens a few hours before patch happens, right? So you can claim the weekly reset there, and then once the patch comes out, the mirror dungeons reset, you can claim another 3. So you get 6 mirror dungeon rewards for the price of 1 week.
이번은 태어나자.
It's very simple. Well, the thing is, normally I don't have to eat for my yellow boxes because the game will make me pull to 200.
다음은 침묵을 안겨드리죠.
But I got very lucky with Sora Dawn, and she's very cute, and I'm very lucky with her because it only took her 30 pulls.
今一度把握し直さなければ
패를 떼어내겠습니다. 명중.
So typically my character shards aren't a problem, my character shards, but because I actually got good RNG on the pulls, it means I didn't get character shards.
침묵.
It's very funny. Ow. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
敵は深手を追って
악인들을 해치우세나.
Siphon? Hell no.
완전한
Hell nah. I got the badge. This. We're still fighting Kim, aren't we? Alright, let's do some fusion. Fusion. Ah. Really? 90% chance for the rock? Really, my dude? Really, really? Really, 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 my dude? That's a little bit unfortunate. There's Glimmer. There we go. Sure. There we go. Let's go.
목표인가요?
Bum,
손쉽죠.
ba, bum, ba, bum. Okay. This team is so she. Advancements looking easy? No, you have to be in hard mode for advancements. Ow. Unlucky RNG. My time. Boom.
그 누구도 볼 수 없게.
Up.
죽을 것 같지?
How are you supposed to do it as a starting player? You're not. Advancements are like advancements are not supposed to be for a starting player. Advancements are supposed to be for the end game.
핵을 떼어냈습니다. 명중.
Or at end game, the current content. I'm fine. I repositioned my my back. Good luck. I'm doing a little bit of slouching right now, so my microphone's a little bit further away from me. A little bit closer. Yeah. Yeah.
이번엔 태양자.
Wow. Wow. Yeah, filler warps are just non-story, so it's gonna go filler story, filler story, filler story. The next one that we should be getting is a story related, because that is the last one we had was filler. Why do I feel the gaping empty void that is waiting for the fire encounter? Yeah. That's how it feels like to... This is not a familiar feeling. This is how it's like to be a fucking world's most common like manga reader. Well, the last filler was the last filler was library, but we haven't had a story library yet, so I think it's gonna be story library. I think it'll go like library, and then blob, the filler. Because it doesn't make sense that the filler and the story would skip each other, because then it would never go back on the same spot. So it has to be that both of the filler and the main are the same. So it's probably another library. But I don't know. Who knows? I do not know. I do not know. I don't know. No, nothing at all. What this? What am I doing? Grab that. Here you go. Wait. Do this. There are some achievements you can get in easy, but most of the you're supposed to be able to get them through hard.
암살자에겐 너무 기초적인 일이군요.
The Bloodfiend Syndicate? No, I think that's just a comment that she makes. I don't think that's really a foreshadow. I think it's just something to just enhance the, like, scene. At least that's what I think. Else. There we go. More damage, yes. There you go. Let's do this. Carmilla, boom. Thank you, Carmilla.
敵に対して大きな打撃を与え効果的な攻撃でした。
네, 죽을 것 같지?
완전한 침묵.
God damn.
악인들을 해치우세나.
핵을 깨어냈습니다. 다음은 침묵을 안겨드리죠.
Go, go, go.
처리했어. 악인들을
야.
해치우세나.
다음은 침묵을 안겨드리죠. 완전한 침묵. 명중.
타격 제거.
So many beautiful crit noises. I love hearing so much.
敵は深手を負っています。
빗속에 묻히도록.
Next World Poker should be around middle of February. Beginning/middle of February.
다음은 침묵을 안겨드리죠. 완전한 침묵. 핵을 깨어내서 명중. 다음은 침묵을 안겨드리죠. 완전한 침묵.
Wow.
타격 제거.
敵は深手を負っています。
그 누구도 볼 수 없게.
네, 죽을 것 같지? 타격 제거.
Onward, Roshanante!
명중. 완전한 침묵. 완전한 침묵.
敵は深手を負っています。
그 누구도 볼 수 없게.
ED career for scene announcers. That would be a great announcer. I think having the LCD department be the announcers would be incredibly sick.
핵을 깨어냈습니다. 명중. 다음은 침묵을 완전한 침묵. 완전한 침묵.
敵は深手を負っています。
Alright, I think these are the last three.
그 누구도 볼 수 없게.
정신 차릴 수 없을 것이오.
핵을 깨어냈습니다. 명중. 명중. 완전한 침묵.
Alright. We're gonna grab the contempt, and I guess we'll grab the embers. Grab that. Hello, 9. Ooh, Faith. Would be tempted to get it right now, but Unchanging is quite a long pack. I think we do. Way. Although it's long, we have. Ooh. Let's say we have freaking there's not something that should be freaking proud of.
암살자에겐 너무 기초적인 일이군요.
Alright.
목표인가요? 손쉽죠.
The sea.
빗소리 속에 묻히도록. 명중.
그래, 배로 가자.
패를 떼어내. 명중.
エリートオペレーターの身の腕前です。
패를 떼어내.
効果的な攻撃でした。
Yeah, do this. Boop.
그래, 배로 가자.
Very nice, sir.
명중. 완전한 침묵.
We are so close. We must get past them.
죽을 것 같지?
She will be done.
敵は深手を追っています。
And the dungeon soon after.
묻히도록. 패를 떼어내. 명중. 다음은 침묵을 안겨드리죠. 다음은 침묵을 안겨드리죠.
그래,
Onward, Rocinante. Forty.
패를 떼어냈습니다. 명중. 완전한 침묵.
저거.
완전한 침묵.
敵は深手を追っています。
빗소리 속에 묻히도록.
All right.
あ、処理しそう。
Okay, okay. Do we know anything about her? No. Her teaser comes out on Friday. Teaser comes out on Friday and her kit comes out on the next week. Yeah, Ishmael's next week. We don't know anything about it. We haven't seen the teaser. There's no teaser. There's no kit review, so. No, teaser videos don't show up. Teaser videos don't display on patch days. If she has burn, it's burn season wins. I'm telling you, bleed burn, guys. It's the new combination. Bum 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 bum. Yay. Burn season. Israel. Grab this about fast. How many hours to update? Update is in a prowl less than 10 hours. 9 hours and 40 minutes estimated. 9 hours and 40 minutes. Going once, going twice. Grab these, grab these. Huh. I'm not really sure what to get rid of. I want this red cassette. I mean, we don't really need this right now. Do that. It's time for way. Way. You do have to be a very bit careful of his red skills here, but we can just flash them and we're chill. Oh no. Oh no. Alright. New plan. Win even harder against the red skills. It's as simple as that.
악인들을 해치우세나.
The rabies. Oh, no, not the rabies. I'm kidding. Welcome. Welcome, everyone. Having a good time. Oh, as a reminder, chat, just letting you know there will be a new video after streaming.
이번엔 태어나죠.
In case you couldn't tell by the text.
効果的な攻撃でした。
이번엔
A little video to tide your time over while we wait for the next update, you know what I'm saying? Ow.
그래, 내려가자.
Oh, she. We're doing it during it? No, I don't do it during it. Besides, Edgar hasn't uploaded like 6 months. He's not a good example anymore. I'm the example now. I always do it 12 hours. I always try and do it 10 hours before, around 10 hours before patch. Give it time for the algorithm to, you know, settle in. And give it time for the people, the most important people, which is you guys, to be, you know, not busy and distracted. You can be like, oh, I can have a little fun.
악인들을 해치우세나.
Ooh, preparing for patch. And then there's some, you know, you gotta prepare for the patch. And then while you're doing all that, boop. At this point, arrow, yeah, we could arrow if we wanted to, but I have so many skill 3s now. So the thing is, now that we have so many she-fast skill 3s, we're just going to skill 3. This and this. Last floor. The most shrimplest floor of them all. Gnomes. I didn't pick the starlight. I've been picking starlight.
나의 정의에는
That's
결박이
it.
있었어.
That's it. I'm killing Sinclair. You forced my hand. Look at what you made me do.
다 제 잘못이에요.
This is your fault. No, Sinclair. It's too late. He's gone. Why did you make me do this? Why? I didn't want to do it to him. What's the second free gift event? It's levels. Sometimes the levels, it's like if there's a really strong like floor if you take an encounter reward that's like a reward that's very troubling, like has high levels and it has a bad trial, you get a chance to get an extra one. I'm sorry, Sinclair. Also, we should really I completely forgot about this. Also, first of all, gift time. Alright, though, guys, his sacrifice was actually quite worth it. We do have a gift now. Bow, 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 bow. We don't need this. We don't need this. What don't we need anymore? We don't need... Oh, we have quite... Well, we're gonna end the run after... we can get rid of... We have no Tremor Burst, so Glupper Eye. Glupper Eye goes away. Get rid of... Homewood. We don't need this. And... Let's see here. I guess we don't need Trauma Shield. No, actually, these gnomes do SP damage. I don't need Angel's Cut. Gnome time.
손쉽죠.
악인들을 해치우세나.
빰빰빰빰.
해를 빼어냈습니다.
Ah! This fucking cheating gnome! You son of a bitch. No! Cheater! Actually, he didn't cheat at all, but I'm calling him a cheater. Oops. Okay, this is fine. Arrow time. Actually, not here. Boom. Alright, we're on the last floor. For the floor 10. Gnomes. We're gonna build the strongest arrow I can muster to take on Santara. And we're gonna fire the arrow at him, and he's gonna explode into a million pieces of guts and glory. Oh, come on. Fucker! 5% Heathcliff! No, these gnomes are cheating! Donkey, no! It's fine. These motherfuckers are cheating. Alright, that's it. It's that weave. Boom. We will charge the arrow. Oops, all head. Yeah. Did I take Keen 4? I mean, I might have. I think. I don't remember. Ow! Oh my god. Luckily I got... Thingy. Any more gnomes? Ah, plenty more gnomes. Still here. We're kicking. Oh, we are in the final stretch right now. Boom. A little staggering before. Nice. There we go. A little cheeky stagger. La 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 la. I want to get all this juicy count, all this juicy poise, so that I never have to worry about my poise when I charge the arrow. There you go. Do do do. Go my mouse. 5, million. Oops.
패를 깨어냈습니다.
Perfect.
완전한 침묵. 완전한 침묵.
It gives you poise, but count. You get power from the count as well.
잡기를
As you can
기다리고
see
있습니다.
here. Where is it? Right. Oh, I'm pretty sure you get it from the count. Am I wrong? Oh. So this, let me explain it. So this effect does not happen. Like you gain poise, right? This effect happens before this check, which means, yeah, you gain the poise, but you need to have, what is this? Is this 50 poise? 40. You need to have 40 poise before you do, to get this check. Also, we are on the cusp of killing them now, so I think one more wave and we can start. Actually, I'm just gonna start charging it now. Fuck it. Yeah, 20. Yeah, my bad, man. Sorry. I meant 20. I meant to say 20. But yeah, you need 20 to get the max effect before
빗속에 묻도록.
before you get the bonus. I was thinking of Ncorp Yi-Sang. Ncorp Yi-Sang requires count in his. Oh, come on, Heathcliff. What the fuck? What are you doing, Heathcliff? Come on, buddy. Come on. You can tank. Ooh, you can tank, alright. Alright, one bow.
목표 확인.
Now we have to block on her. Completely. Which is fine. We'll just do these. There you go. Now I'm gonna make sure I don't accidentally attack on her, because if I accidentally miss a skill,
침묵을 안겨드리죠.
she will. Wait, did I just fire it by accident? No, I didn't. Okay, good. Boop. There you go. Use that skill 3, baby. This gnome is so fat. He ate all the attack weight.
바람 확인.
Alright, block, block. You're gonna kill you. You're gonna kill this gnome. That one, that one, that one.
그 누구도 볼 수 없게. 완전한
One. Very good. Get the fat one. Excellent. Only enough I healed myself. Okay.
호흡을 멈추고.
Last turn. Perfect for moi.
그래, 데려가자. 저거 저거.
완전한 침묵.
Alright, Mr. Santata. I have waited 1 billion years to fire this special 4 arrow at you. Let us see how much it does. Probably about, I don't know, I want to say 500 damage, maybe? I'm gonna say 400 damage. I think probably about 400.
악인들을 해치우세나.
반드시 적중합니다.
Oh, no, I was right. Yeah, no, 700 damage. Beautiful. 700 damage. Worth. And he's dead. Goodbye.
タゲチェが
Goodbye, Santa.
戦闘
Yippee.
また一つ学ばせていただきました。
Thank you, Amiya. Very sweet. Very sweet girl. Alright, no extreme. We are just ending it there.
하늘에서 쏟아지는
Way! MVP. Of course she's MVP. She's the most valuable.
저들은 어디서 들이치는 빛발인지도 모르고
So
그냥
cute.
달리했겠죠. 이것이
GG's. Alright, guys. That's pretty much where we're going to be ending it for today. As I said, there's going to be uploading a video after the stream ends. And more importantly, Kanto 9 Part 3 is tomorrow. And we will... Well, I even make profit. We will be there. So, be on the lookout for that. Same time as we usually do, maybe an hour earlier. So make sure, guys, you get to play your own, play the Kanto yourself, so you don't get spoiled or anything, and and you get to watch all the funny stuff. So that's gonna be it, guys. See you all tomorrow. Hope you enjoy the video, and take care, guys. GG's, everyone. See you later. Bye bye, everyone. Yippee, Kanto 9, yay! Take care, everyone. Thank you.